Okay, so this is a CWOB training for the event for January 17th. Our event is going to be goal. Let me see if she's actually on here. Okay, it's all right. So let's just start. Okay, so this is first the CWOB event for this month. You want me to do it? Oh, thank you. Hello. Hey.
Yeah.
We just started, so. You guys can sign it. That'd be cool. I'm Olivia, by the way.
Hi, I'm Paula.
Hi. Nice to meet you guys. So, I mean, you guys want to say your names and your majors, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm Paula, and my major is International Global Studies.
Okay.
I'm Mike, and I'm doing MBA.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So you guys know about CWOB and everything. Is this your first event or?
No, it's his second, my third. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been here.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys know about Children Beyond Our Borders. Our mission is to help kids in conflict and social injustice through education and empowerment. That's what also what Children Within Our Borders do. It's just most of the same things that we help locally. All of our events are surrounded by Feed and Fortify. So whenever they come through, we schedule our events around them because they're the ones who feed the kids for all the events. So our first event is going to be Saturday from 11 to 2 on the 21st at the Great Value Suites in Orange Blossom Trail. Just make sure that you guys stay for the entire event and come no later than 10 a.m. And attend one of our trainings, which you guys are already doing right now. And I'll send you guys the PowerPoint and like an event list that you guys can have. So there's the schedule. So arrive at 10 a.m., set up from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. Children will arrive and the stations begin at 11 o'clock. And we have the first 3 stations. I'll send you the outline for that. We have lunch, last station, and then everyone comes together at the end and we kind of just talk about the mission for that, or the theme, which is going to be goals. And we clean up and we also have feedback time, which is just more communication with the volunteers. And the age will vary. Like you said,
Probably like 1 to 14.
okay. And the kids after age 13 will be helping the volunteers, right? Okay. And we're going to be separating the teens by age. So I also have a rundown on that too. But here's the colors. You guys, once I know how many volunteers they're going to be, I'm going to divvy up the groups. You guys can kind of, if you guys send me like a back-end email, you guys could just tell me like what age group you want to work with or whatever. And yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. So you could just pick whatever one you want. And we ask that you wear a shirt according to the color, but if you can't, that's fine too. And they'll be divided into colors and teams and ages. Okay, so here's the activity explanation. From ages 0 to 3, you said that they would be with their siblings maybe.
Most likely.
Okay, so if they aren't, I just thought I would get some library books and like some people can read to them and just, I can find something that has to do with goals. Also, I was gonna cut out stars and they can just like paste them on a piece of paper or something like that and play patty cake. And then the other age groups, I have a bunch of magazines at home. If you guys can bring some, that'd be cool too. Where do you see yourself in the future? Just kind of like make a dream collage, like who they want to get married to, like their car, stuff like that. Craft, handprint, drawing or signature, whatever they kind of want to do with a star on top. It says, I will achieve my goals, and they can just place pictures. And also beach ball activity. Each kid will play with the beach ball, and everyone has to say like what they're good at or what they want to do in the future, whatever they want to do. And after lunchtime, there's this thing called turbo dance I did when I worked at a Camp Keystone. I can send you guys instructions, but if that's too much, we could just play kickball. Also, we'll have the beach balls around. So, and then while everyone's doing that, we do the same thing with the posters. And also, they're going to be worksheets too. And then discussion time, we could just discuss this amongst the kids and amongst the volunteers. like who is someone that makes you happy, your role model, what do you want to accomplish this year, just your goals in general. And at the end of the day, when everyone has completed all the stations, we'll have one last chat just to discuss like what you want to do differently, or if you have any suggestions and everything like that. So, and oh, okay. So at the end, there's going to be an incentive for the first team who reaches the destination, the next event. They will get a prize. I'm just going to have like a candy bowl and give them like 4 pieces of candy or something. And okay, so volunteer options. I will send you guys, if you guys can figure out which ones you want to do too, you can send me like your top 3. So sign in and sign out table. You'll just be handing out the colored name tags. The parents have to fill out the sign-in sheet, and you will assign the kids to their teams. Teammates will just be other volunteers that will be helping out the team leaders going to each event and also cleaning up and things like that. And also, I have a friend who might be doing the group photography, but I'm not sure. I don't want to say that's for sure. So if you guys know anyone or anybody that can come to the event, I have a camera, so I can just bring the camera with me, and whoever wants to take photos, that'd be great. And someone can be in charge of the water, but I think we can all help with that part too for this first event. And a section to clean up too at the end of all the events. And of course, dress code, just keep it appropriate, like no leggings, no sandals, and just kid appropriate. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's not cold outside anymore. And if you guys could bring like, I don't need construction paper. If you guys could bring some just extra magazines or even like colored pencils or markers, that'd be great. But yeah, so that's it. You guys have already done this before. Do you guys have any questions?
Are the kids that cut out from the magazine or
I was thinking for this age group, they can kind of cut it out themselves from like 7 to 12. And from 4 to 6, maybe they can have someone cut them out with them. But for the kids from 0 to 3, I was going to already cut out, like stars already cut out from at home. They could just paste it. So what do you think?
I just think there's a lot of kids.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Do you-
That may get out of hand.
There's a few that just they're kind of troublemakers. They'll take the
Okay.
scissors and
I'd be
run
scared
and
of
be
that.
crazy. So like, yeah, I would just
Recommend like cutting it out first?
yeah, maybe like pre-cut like certain things and then like they can
Okay.
choose what they can put on the board. I just
Okay, well, that works. Let me write that down. Any other questions you guys have?
yeah, because like some of these kids throw sticks at each other. Like it gets weird.
they're rowdy.
Yes, I just don't want them like taking the scissors and like just like let's throw them at each other.
Okay, so cut out beforehand then.
Is that the same place that we've done before?
Okay. Well, that's it. And I'll send you guys this, the PowerPoint and the list of the event too. An outline of the event. And that's-
Alright.
Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see.